Twittering is very addictive, and as we all know...
Twittering?
Is that what it's called? Tweeting?
Tweeting.
No, I see, I don't... See, a lot of things about... I don't know how to put a picture on so that I have an egg icon or...
A lot of people are asking me about that.
Avatar. I mean, first of all, I don't know what an avatar is, for God's sakes. And they say, well, why don't you put up a picture? Well, I've tried. The pixels are wrong. I can't do it. And I like the mystique of the egg. So the egg is going to stay.
So the egg stays.
As I tell people, f***ing deal with it.
Pulitzer Prize-winning author Buzz Bissinger is in town to promote the postscript to his best-selling book, Friday Night Lights. I went and had coffee with Buzz, and we discussed his book, LeBron James, and his rift with Tony La Russa. We also talked about his entertaining yet controversial Twitter feed.
It's what I really wanted to write about after Friday Night Lights. The evolving relationship with Boobie and the closeness that we've had is what, to me, made it interesting and unusual. When I saw him get hurt in that preseason scrimmage in the sort of dwindling sun of Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas, I knew that it was over for him. He knew that he would never, ever be the type of football player that he once was, and he was a great, great running back.
Do you think both of you will always have mixed feelings about the book?
People will say, how can you have mixed feelings about this book? It brought me money. It brought me a certain minor measure of celebrity. For Boobie, it brought this ridiculous false celebrity. You know, when he sold the rights, the film rights, he got $1,000.
Your thoughts on Big Crit?
You know, there's this rap song that's come out. And
yeah,
he wasn't even contacted. Now, the guy put it out as a free mixtape, but it's going to accrue in his career. How could you not contact a song that you name Boobie Miles? I was calling him out on Twitter, and I felt it was the right thing to do. I just think, you know, that song somehow, some way will accrue to his benefit.
You did a book with LeBron James.
Yes.
What's your take on him and the way he's perceived, particularly when it comes to not being able to be that closer and not finishing games and being afraid of taking the last shot?
And I think that LeBron is the most exquisite athlete of our lifetime. You know, he's amazing on a basketball court. He was an amazing football player. I mean, this was just a guy who had this incredible natural gift. Kobe Bryant may be an but at a certain point in the game, he says, just give me the ball. I want the ball, get out of my way. I'm gonna win this game. Jordan had the same thing, and LeBron doesn't have it. And I think, you know, enough is enough. Appreciate the guy for what he is. Stop thinking he's an asshole. I mean, yeah, he dissed Cleveland. I mean, push comes to shove, it's Cleveland. I mean, I'm sorry, it's Cleveland, you know?
I wanna talk to you about Twitter for a moment.
Okay.
A lot of people probably kind of think you're a because of Twitter. Would that be an accurate assessment?
I don't know if they think I'm a I like to think they think I'm insane and crazy, but some do think I'm a
You told me this morning that you like telling people to off on Twitter.
I do like telling the people to off. I mean, I'm very thin-skinned, and I hate it when people misrepresent me. You know, before you criticize me, read the story. And, you know, it's the usual stuff. You're fat, you're short, you're thin, you're ugly, that I can take. But when people misrepresent me or trash me, I don't like it. And, you know, I go off on these riffs. People piss me off. Events piss me off. I come on too strong sometimes. I get very, very worked up. It is my natural personality. As we know from athletes, you tweet and then you think about it and then you say, you know what, I shouldn't have said that. And I lost a very close friend, Tony La Russa. He'd appeared with Glenn Beck in the middle of the season. I just thought it was wrong. The Cardinals weren't playing well. You know, Glenn Beck is the devil to me. Mm-hmm. And, you know, Tony got very, very upset. And he was right. And I shouldn't have done it. And our relationship has never, ever been the same since. Everyone blamed me for going to the dark side. Will Leitch has gone completely to the dark side.
Have you talked to Will at all?
I talk to him every now and then. I like him.
Do you regret that?
Yes, I do regret that.
You regret what happened on Bob Costas' show?
Yeah, I mean, there was a way to articulate it, but not the way I articulated it. I mean, I was just really off the wall, and frankly...
Was that your Twitter moment?
That was my Twitter moment, and I really, frankly, didn't understand both the power of blogs. I mean, the avalanche towards me was phenomenal. You know, people are more and more reading what's on the web. The fear of the web, and you pointed this out, is that it's just thrown against the wall. And it doesn't really matter whether it's right or whether it's wrong, as long as it's sensational. Here's Will Leitch. He writes print for New York Magazine, and he wrote this foreword to the companion to Friday Night Lights, the TV show, which is probably of all the books ever written, that probably is the one we need the least. So he's now the fuddy-duddy print guy, and I am the Renaissance guy.
You're the Renaissance
I
guy.
am the Renaissance guy. I am Mr. Blog, Mr. Web.